I saw a post in the Valle Facebook page about wells, asking how much a well costs and could the community go in together to get a well. And that prompted some thoughts. I've been reading the Book of the Hopi by Frank Waters, the 6th edition. And one of the things that struck me in the book was that the Hopi view the lack of consistent, gentle rainwater as a lack of harmony in the community. Page 48. But the dissension kept increasing until the rains no longer came and the snow stopped falling. The corn withered, game vanished. The people began to suffer hunger. They saw rain as a direct result of a community's balanced state, spiritual state. And working together in harmony was one of their highest values. I've talked a lot on Valley Life News about Valle being a special place, but I've never really talked about why. Not only because of its location, but because of its heritage, because of its history, because of its ancestry, and because of the people who are in Valle now. One of the things that I think makes Valle strong is that the people are strong, and the people are strong together, and that the people value life on earth and the natural elements of earth. One of the things I like about Valle, my street isn't even really there yet. I don't want to live on a paved highway or a paved road. I like a dirt road, even though when it rains a lot, I can't get to my land. If we get a strong, steady, consistent rain rather than these gushes, then I think the travel on our roads won't be so bad. I mean, there's plenty of rock to provide solidity there. There are technologies such as the water gen that was, I think, invented by an Israeli company. They came and they tested their water gen machine on one of the Hopi communities, and it worked. But the water gen takes water out of the atmosphere, and the company wanted to see if there was enough water in the atmosphere in the desert of Arizona to work, and it did work, according to reports. But the Hopi didn't choose to use it. Rather, they chose to continue creating harmony, continue with their value system. They didn't want to just take water. The goal wasn't just to get water. The goal was to resolve the issue of why there's a water problem. Now, I know there's a water issue in Arizona, partly because of the financialization of natural elements, or the commodification of natural elements. That violates natural law. But it seems like there are companies that are bound and determined to use that violation, they're claiming, to protect the earth, which is just not going to happen. So what I see is the people in Valle coming together around a set of principles that they live that aren't really spoken necessarily. And I think maybe speaking them will help us all unify around them. One of the commenters beneath the post that I just mentioned said that they believed Valle was going to be growing. Well, I think it is. What I'd like to see is the values of Valle growing so that people don't have to come to Valle. They can begin to experience the Valle paradigm or the Valle way of living where they are. So I know this may seem like a lot for someone who's just now moving to Valle, but I wanted to get all this out, and then maybe we can continue to discuss it at some point in the future. Okay, this is Cindy K. Courier at Valley Life News.